Good evening, folks, and welcome to tonight's City Council meeting and the Committee of the Whole meeting. The City Council meeting is called to order, and I kindly ask this young lady, our City Clerk, to please take the roll call.
Bruno,
Here.
Burkhart, Ruby,
Here.
Caven,
Here.
Kilberg,
Here.
Kasserag,
Here.
Maladra,
Here.
Marks,
Here.
Mayor,
Here.
Swanson.
Here. Members of the council and community tuning in, we have with us a bevy of Girl Scouts tonight. We had a lovely discussion kicking off at about 6:30 or so. This is Girl Scout Week, and I already forgot, is it 111 years?
Yes.
111 years. And some of these have been in there the entire time. Isn't that amazing? I know, they don't look that old, do they? And these young ladies are going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, and we will follow your lead, okay? So whenever you're ready, you begin. That was the best one yet, wasn't it?
It was.
Had a slight echo. I love that. That was a nice feature. Is there anyone from the Girl Scouts that wishes to say a few words prior to us moving on with items of business? Any of the moms, dads, anybody? Two ladies who want to say anything? Well, I think this young lady who, of course, come on up. Lucy, you've been talking all night, man. Don't be quiet now. Come on up. If you don't have to, if you don't want to, I understand.
I forgot what I was going to say anyway.
I understand. Now, ladies, I explained to you earlier that if you need to sneak out, we understand. We are going to begin tonight's meeting with a moment to honor who I shared with you, a gentleman who all of us worked with, all of us are very fond of. He was a friend of our community. He was a firefighter for 30 years. I invite all of you and those tuning in to join me in remembering our colleague and true servant leader, Geneva Fire Department Deputy Chief Mark Einwick, who invested 30 years of his life serving the residents, businesses, and guests of our community. Mark graduated from Burlington Central High School, home of the Rockets, in 1986. He continued his education at Elgin Community College, where he received an associate degree with honors. The Illinois Fire Service Institute was his next step before attending the National Fire Academy. A few years later, in addition to his role as a firefighter, Mark became the voice of the Rockets, the voice of the Burlington High School sports program, and served as a public address announcer for 30 years. Even as a kid, Mark played with fire trucks, and as time went on, the trucks became bigger, and before long, he was driving and riding the real things. Mark began a career in fire service at the Pingree Grove Fire Department. Later, he volunteered for the Burlington Fire Department before becoming a dispatcher for the Kane County Sheriff's Office. He extended his time in blue as an Elburn police officer before returning home to the fire service, finding a family here in Geneva, again, for 30 years. He retired in November of 2022. Following retirement, Mark continued on with the Burlington Fire Department as deputy chief. Declining health, although weakened his body, it did not weaken his spirit. Mark fought with all that he had and loved with all his heart, but his memory remains with us, his brothers, his sisters, his community members, his fellow firefighters. To D.C. Einwick's parents, Otto Jr. and Judy Einwick, his wife Angie, 6 children, Carolyn, Liz, Madison, Rhett, Caden, Wyatt, and 5 grandchildren, Talia, Charlotte, Case, Elena, and Riley. The city of Geneva extends our deepest sympathies, and we thank him for his time with us And I'd like to invite everyone just to bow their head for a moment to remember Deputy Chief Mark Eidwick. Thank you, everyone. Last chance. Any Girl Scouts want to say a few words before the cameras? This could be your big chance. Oh, you ready, Lucy?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, come on up. Remember, keep it to an hour.
Can my friend come up with me?
Well, hold on. I think I forgot your friend's name, but it's on the tip of my tongue. Frankie, right?
Yep.
Frankie, come on up if you're willing. This is the Frankie and Lucy show. You got to tell us how old you are, what school you go to.
And,
There's a security protocol. What's going on? Do you guys? Are these two things working?
No, she wanted
the
to.
two things you just said, like the things we should say.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Follow Alderwoman Ruby.
Can you talk into
I got a little nervous.
We go to Harrison.
Harrison Huskies. And what grade are you in?
Me and Frankie are in third grade.
And how is school so far? Pretty good?
Good.
Yeah?
Then why would it be school if it wasn't good?
Well, it's a question I asked myself for 15 years. So, and who's your teacher?
Miss Walker.
Is she great?
Yes.
Smart answer. So next year you'll be in fourth grade, and then sooner or later you'll be in high school.
Not soon.
Not soon? Are your mom or your dad or both here tonight?
No.
They're going to be surprised to see you on TV.
Well, Frankie's are.
Frankie, where's mom and dad?
Just my dad.
Hi, Dad. Oh, there he is over there. It's Frankie's dad. Any comments for the council now that you have their rapt and undivided attention?
Thank you for letting us come.
Thank you very much. We're glad you're here, ladies.
You're welcome.
Oh, someone else? This is like the White House press corps. It's like, yeah.
Hello.
Fire. Hi. Evelyn, correct? No. No. Sorry. Let's edit that tape. Share with us your name. First name only.
Janie.
Janie, of course. And Janie, how old are you?
I am 8 and I'm in 3rd grade.
8 in 3rd grade. And which school do you go to?
I go to Mill Creek Elementary.
Mill Creek. How's life in Mill Creek? Pretty good?
Good.
Yeah? Did it take a while to get here tonight?
No.
No, not too bad? Did you stay the night prior to, did you drive the whole way at once? Or?
No, I came from dance.
Oh, you came from dance. What kind of dance do you perform?
I do a lot.
You don't have any downtime, do you? You're just doing things all the time.
I'm free Thursday, Friday, and Sunday.
Wow. Any comments for the city council?
Hello.
Well said. Welcome. Now, this young lady is a expert in, I think, amphibious things. Yes, come on.
Let's just say it.
Let's just say animals. My apologies. And what is your name?
My name is Sienna.
And you are in
3rd grade.
college? Oh,
3rd grade.
3rd grade? And what school?
Harrison.
Nice. And who's your teacher?
Mrs. Walter.
Oh, the same teacher. Wow. Any comments for the city council?
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. Thank you very much. By the way, the Girl Scouts did bring 400 boxes of cookies, but I already stored them away. Of course. No. Thank you for being with us. Okay, last one. Here we go.
Why, hello.
What- Let me mark down this date and time when I lost total control of the.
I already have it.
Oh, you already have it? And what's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie. I'm going to guess you're in 3rd grade,
Yeah.
and I'm going to guess. Do you go to Harrison?
Yeah.
And I'm going to guess, yeah, same
Yep.
teacher? Okay. What a boring group, man. Any comments you have for the city council this evening?
Thank you for letting us be here.
Thank you very much. Well, goodbye then.
Goodbye.
Okay, we're going to continue on with the meeting. Ladies, moms, dads, if you need to sneak out, we understand, okay?
She may be in your chair someday.
Amendments to the agenda, folks. Are there any amendments this evening? Item 5 is the omnibus agenda. All items marked with an asterisk are considered to be routine and can be voted upon with one motion. Is there such a motion? Motion by Kosarog, seconded by Mayor. Madam Clerk, please take the roll.
Right. Kosarog,
Aye.
Maladra,
Aye.
Marks,
Aye.
Mayor,
Aye.
Swanson,
Aye.
Bruno,
Aye.
Ruby,
Aye.
Caven,
Aye.
Kilberg.
Aye.
The omnibus agenda has been approved with 9 affirmative votes, 0 nay votes, and 1 absent. We jump to item number 10, municipal bills for payment. We kindly ask our clerk to please read the bills in their aggregate.
The bills total $3,758,114.81.
Mayor, I move that we approve and pay the bills as read. The individual items that add up to that amount can be found in tonight's city council packet on the city website.
The motion has been made by Alderman Bruno to pay the bills as presented, which are available in the council members' packets and on the city's website. Is there a second? Second. Seconded by Mayor. Any questions, any comments? Madam Clerk, whenever you're ready, please take the roll.
Bruno,
Aye.
Ruby,
Aye.
Caven,
Aye.
Kilberg,
Aye.
Kosarog,
Aye.
Maladra,
Aye.
Marks,
Aye.
Mayor,
Aye.
Swanson.
Aye.
Item number 10, municipal bills for payment have been approved with 9 affirmative votes, 0 nay votes, and 1 absent. All items under the committee of the whole, which is item 11, have been already considered and approved, are unanimous under consent. We jump down to item 13, new business. Anyone joining us this evening? The last guy standing? Or anyone from the dais, any new business? Oh, yes, Mr. Caven.
Thank you. After this past weekend, the Geneva feeder, the entire program, everybody's seasons are now over after a lot of teams went downstate this past weekend. So I just wanted to tell, all the players, all the teams, all the parents, congratulations on a fantastic season. I know that we really enjoyed it a lot this year, and I know a lot of other families did too, but I just wanted to toss that out there. Thank you.
Now, I saw on Instagram that they were battling for a second consecutive championship.
I believe one of the teams
One of the
was,
teams were- yeah.
but there was
Multiple.
like 8. There was like 8 different Geneva teams.
I saw
were
teams
down there this
playing in
weekend.
Iowa. Well, yeah, it's a heck of an Instagram account they have.
Yep.
Great job. And how did your son do? Well,
Yeah. You did good.
he's got your wife's talent. That's awesome, man.
Absolutely. I'm certainly not going to argue with that.
Anyone else? Anything? Just observing? Awesome, man. We're glad you're here. With that, ladies and gentlemen, a motion to adjourn the city council meeting is in order. Mr. Kosarog makes the motion. All in favor of adjourning, please say aye. Aye. We're adjourned.
Hello, welcome to tonight's Committee of the Whole meeting. I am Alderman Mayor of the 4th Ward, along with Gabe Caven, who is my fellow alderperson of the 4th Ward. Calling the meeting to order. Second order of business is to suspend the rules to permit Councilmember Mayor to chair this meeting and to vote on all action items of this agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Bruno and Caven. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Oh, yes. Apologies. Everyone is present except Alderman Burkhart, Alderperson Burkhart. The next item is to approve the Committee of the Whole minutes from March 6, 2023, and Special Committee of the Whole minutes from March 13th, 2023. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second? Second. Thank you. Alderman Maladra on the second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, unanimous. Items of business. It looks like we have one item of business tonight, and that is to consider the draft ordinance amending Title IX for municipal utilities of the Geneva City Code. Ms. Dawkins, motion first. Motion to bring this to the table?
So moved.
Second by Bruno. First by Cosarog.
Okay, so I will keep this short and sweet. You may recall last Monday, we had a presentation by our finance director and our superintendent of water and wastewater recommending some changes to Title IX, which is municipal utilities. So the ordinance before you this evening includes those changes and modifications that the council gave kind of favorable recommendation to. I would say the one of probably most impact is that it does enact the water rate increases and sewer rate increases that were discussed back in January, I think it was. And those would be effective with the billings that go out on May 15th. But other than that, we do have both our finance director and our superintendent of water and wastewater here if you have any additional questions. Thank you.
Anyone have any questions or comments? Dean?
When do we expect to see the new electric rates? What's the timeline? I know that I don't think we have anyone here probably that can
yeah, we
address
don't.
that this evening, but I'm just,
I'll have to follow up with you since I don't have Rich or Aaron here tonight. I do not know the answer to that.
I think in our discussion, the timeline was going to be with the new year as well.
No, it was going to be, I think we're looking probably fall. But
Fall?
again, I don't want to misspeak because I don't know
Okay.
for sure. But it would not be this summer.
Okay. So that question, I'm sure, will come up with an increase with water and sewer. When can we anticipate those electric rates? So with that, anyone that's listening, it'll probably be the second half of the year.
Anyone else? Gabe? Oh, your mic's on, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Seeing none, sensing none, should we take it to a vote? Roll call, right? Yeah. All right.
Cosarog?
Oh, Dean, did you have something else?
Yeah. We received, anyone that was watching the last meeting, there was discussion as related to the water and sewer rates in the third ward and properties abutting division. And it might be helpful to explain what the status as it relates to determining those rates and the reason why it's not being included in the actions that we're taking this evening.
So that was actually some households in the third ward and in the first ward. No action is being taken on those right now. Those rates are not in the code, so they're not in this update because they are not spelled out in the code. They're spelled out in an intergovernmental agreement between the City of St. Charles and the City of Geneva. So we'll bring that back to the council for, once we've had some discussions with St. Charles for further determination.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, we can go ahead with the roll call.
Cosarog?
Aye.
Maladra?
Aye.
Marks?
Aye.
Mayor?
Aye.
Swanson?
Aye.
Bruno?
Aye.
Ruby?
Aye.
Caven?
Aye.
Kilberg?
Aye.
All right, unanimous. That brings us to public comment and new business. Anyone in the audience or online? No one online. Okay. Dean?
April 22nd will be Earth Day, and as we move from winter to spring, I guess I would encourage the residents of the community to look around their neighborhoods and to do just some general policing. I think as you drive around town, you see a lot of cans and coffee cups and containers and fast food bags and a lot of litter that accumulates in the snow and is left through the winter months because it's quite often frozen in. So I just would encourage residents to take the time and put forth the effort to police up their immediate neighborhoods and keep our community attractive. I think if we're all committed to green, I think this is the easiest action that any and all of our residents can take. It's ongoing. I mean, I don't know why people are inclined to want to throw their trash on the curb, but it continues to happen. And I guess as a community, we can take ownership and try to keep Geneva looking presentable. And I think it reflects on the community if we take the time and effort and put forth a little energy to keep Geneva pristine. Thank you.
Thanks, Dean. Anyone else? Guess that brings us to adjournment. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Thanks, Mike. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thanks.